This was the first long-range patrol conducted by Combat Team Alpha since their arrival in Mhlongo. A total of 19 vehicles left Mhlongo base on Saturday, 10 September. The aim of the patrol was to cement the presence of the SANDF and also engage one-on-one with communities in order to see how they feel about the presence of the soldiers in the country. This long-range patrol unfolded over a period of 3 days. On the first day, a long halt was made at Quissanga. Unlike other villages nearby, Quissanga is a modernized village with a functioning police station. A few hundred meters as you enter Quissanga, there is a small hamlet of white tents built by the Doctors Without Borders. These tents house doctors and other medical staff from Monday to Friday, providing medical care to the villagers. On day 2, the convoy picked up sticks and headed to Pemba.
Good morning, Lieutenant General Kambin, Combat Team Alpha Commander. We have now reached the second leg of our first ever long-range patrol. We are moving in the south, the prior route, the coastal route, so we can be winning the hearts and minds of the people, because that is most important. We went to villages, they greeted us, we met the authorities, and even as we are now in Quissanga, and then we are going now all the way to Mhlongo. From there we are going to Pemba, where we will spend the night, and tomorrow we are going to proceed up until we go back to Mhlongo.
As part of the patrol, village-to-village stops were conducted from Quissanga to Mahaite, Metunge, Tratara, and Miaze. The convoy reached Pemba in the afternoon to overnight. The following morning, they headed back to Mhlongo, continuing with their village-to-village stops. Most of the villages have been terrorized by the insurgency. Some of them are completely burnt beyond recognition. In other villages, you can only see empty and abandoned houses. Most of the houses in these villages look alike. They are mostly characterized by thatched roof, which sometimes make it difficult to identify or tell them apart. In other villages, there were signs of life, a vibrant and thriving community. There is electricity and the people move freely compared to other villages whose movement is restricted. This is what the locals had explained to us. Some of the villages are protected by only police, as there is no presence of Fadam. Some were recently attacked and others were only attacked in 2019. In Makusa village, it is still tense, as the community leader indicated that there is still a threat of an attack. This was evident as school children were returned from the school before time. The terrain differs from village to village. Most of the terrain when you are headed to the east is not as dense as when going to the south. The east consists of small trees, ditches, channelized roads, big and small bridges, and failed fires, which may sometimes pose as an obstacle. Fortunately, Combat Team Alpha has well-trained and experienced drivers, as they did not encounter any difficulties in crossing the bridges. How do the locals react to our presence? Village or community members were very excited to see the South African soldiers. Only a few tried to run away because they are still traumatized by the continuous terror attacks. But at the end, they eventually became calm, welcomed, and listened to the soldiers.
Não fica aqui? Não tem força local? Padam? Não tem ninguém. Não sente medo. Não vamos fazer mal. Nós vamos cumprimentar.
All in all, their reaction to the soldiers was very positive, and they shared everything. Combat Team Alpha won the hearts and minds of the villagers visited.
Thank you very much for the hard work. Thank you very much for what you are doing. I take note and I appreciate, and keep shining.
The journey continues.